Family. Hey, so it's been a while since I uploaded any videos, but yeah, I'm back. This is me. So today we're gonna be watching some spooky content. Yeah, we're checking ghost videos. So disclaimer, I do believe that there's paranormal activities and some unexplained stuff, right? I also believe in divine intervention, but this is the internet. Most of those videos, they are real, obviously, but then maybe these ones are real. I don't know. Let's just find out. You understand? We scale it. So we're checking Nuke's top 5, but we're just gonna check one clip and then the others we're gonna check them as time goes by.
This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of the house. For some reason, the door is open. Fearing the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
I like every time when Nuke's top 5 says something like, what happens next is something out of a horror film, or what happens next is downright chilling.
Antonio. Antonio.
What's on the floor?
Raro, che. Antonio, soy yo. Javier. La puta madre. ¡Ey!
Why you take the keys like
¡Ey, loco! Soy Javier, boludo.
Whoa, who shut the door?
Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si yo vos salí.
Yo,
¿Escuchan eso?
now it's super locked and the person who's knocking is knocking from inside.
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police. But just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare.
Like something out of a nightmare. Okay, this part, also when watching the video, we're still trying to figure out if it's real or not, right? So what I can say that it makes me doubt the footage. He kind of knew exactly the spot where the glowing eyes will be at that particular moment. Because remember, he was leaving the house. When you leave the house, you should be facing the other direction. Unless he was suspicious already, so he was walking backwards while this spooked out and then focusing just on the side. And then the voice said, Javier. And then after that, those glowing eyes. I don't know if you noticed the glowing eyes that showed up behind the door, there on top. I don't know if it's a window or something.
Did you see it? A door swings open by itself and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door.
The speed in which those eyes peek is it's so surreal. There's nobody who can hop this fast.
7 feet in the air.
It's more like a flash.
Javier has had about enough and just makes a run for it. He says that whoever or whatever this was, it certainly was not his friend Antonio. After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the house, just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers. It did not go well.
You see, in horror films, these are the type of people who die first. Why are you going back there? You already know that there's something spooky with glowing eyes. What more do you want to happen to you? Also, the thing was knocking the door. It even called your name. Javier, what's wrong? You see, I wouldn't be brave to that point. If I go to a specific room, I hear voices and I feel doors shutting. Miss me, I'm never returning there. Why would I go back there and record? I'm not. Call me a coward if you wanna.
Esta es la pieza. Mierda. Una laucha. Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo. Mierda. La linterna. ¿Qué pasó?
You're here to be light. God is not a secret to be kept.
Mierda. ¡Hey! ¿Quién anda ahí?
This thing that's happening here, it always get me when I'm watching, like even a film. When they add the score or the sound, I tend to confuse it with the actual action that's happening. So here, he added the sound effects, but then they're in sync with the video. So it's like the sound was happening in real time with the video, but it wasn't. It's cool.
Mierda. Concha su madre.
Number one, the escape plan of his is just out of line. I cannot hide in a room which I don't even know who's in there. You'll open the door and then you find the glowing eyes. What you gonna do? You don't even have anything to protect yourself. You only have the camera. The only thing that I would do is try to find the door for me to exit. Why would I go to another room as if I'm trying to play hide and seek with the glowing eyes and that spirit? the stuff that's written on the wall, amazing dreams today. This person is already living a nightmare. What amazing dream will he have after this encounter?
¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí la concha de su madre?
Bro, he's so brave. He's so brave. You confronting me. Imagine if he opened the door and then something showed up right in front of him.
¡Eh, eh! ¡Eh!
Wait, hold on.
¡Eh, eh! ¡Eh!
Why didn't he follow up the shadow? Right before the corner, he does this and then he does this. I just. Yo.
And with that, Javier is done. He leaves the house, and to this day, he claims that he has no explanation for what happened inside.
See, my problem is this last part here. When he confronts the shadowy figure, he doesn't stick to the left side where it seemed to have gone. He's like, and then he focuses on the rightmost part of the building, but it is clear that the shadow went to the left. And props to him because he's already brave enough to confront it right then and there. But follow it up. It went to the left. You're no longer focusing on the left. So that part alone makes me doubt this video.
¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí la concha de su madre?
Imagine if you open the door and then the very same figure was like, yeah, you've been calling me. What's happening? What's popping? In that moment, I would really faint. Another thing about Javier, he's very bad at hiding. He's bad at picking locations, and then you cannot be hiding from something and then be breathing like, you gotta be quiet and then, no.
¡Eh, eh! ¡Eh!
And with that,
That's
Javier
my problem right there. That's my problem right here. He doesn't focus on where the figure went. That's my problem right there. So rating it on how spooky it is, watching the footage, it's not really like scary, but watching the footage with the backstory in mind and knowing that this is his friend, then it's just creepy in a way. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5 over 10. And then do I think it's real? In it being real, I would give it like 5/10, and it being fake would be like 5/10 as well. So it's like a 50-50 chance. I'm not really sure on which side to lean on. I've got many questions about its credibility, especially the glowing eyes. Was it an effect or what it could be? Understand, especially when it's cropped there and something does not add up. And even the shadowy figure, was it like a real person walking in real time? As that's why he didn't focus on the left as much, so that the person can get out of view, and then he focuses on the right and then goes back to the left. Now he knows that the person is obscured from the view. I don't know, but the storyline itself, I give it a 5/10 in being real, cause I think if your friend has just passed away, you just need the closure. You just need answers like what was happening, what was the thing, understand? So yeah, you decide, you let me know what you think about the video. And then feel free to recommend me stuff that you'd like to see me check next. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.